and welcome to another real estate video
from Yourhousekeyz.com, and that's keys with a Z. It's also one word we want to make a point.
No spaces.
So, hey Walter, how are you?
Good, good. How you doing?
Happy holidays.
Same here.
So here we are, we're well into December.
Yes, can you believe it?
And things have changed from an interest rate point of view somewhat dramatically since September, where rates were at 3.5, we're now at 4.25.
Right.
And according to the Feds, they anticipate that rates will continue to rise a quarter here, a quarter there for a little bit because they feel that the economy can handle it. So what does that mean to you as a home buyer?
So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about historically what interest rates have been.
Because even though rates are climbing up to 4.25 now, they still are at historic lows, and that's a great thing. Right. So what we're encouraging you to do right now is, well, it may be time to get off the fence. Right. So if you're in a quandary about whether or not you should make the move or not make the move, make the move.
And you may think that you missed a low. You may have missed 0.5%. But after we go through what historically rates have been, you're going to see you have a lot in your favor to actually act now and not wait. Because if rates do come back down, you can always refinance downward. But if rates continue going up, you may never be able to catch up because for every, well, we have a perfect example.
I have an example, yeah. Okay, so let's go through the example. So back in September, okay, when rates were at let's go say 3.75, right? 3.75%. If you were to qualify for a $600,000 home, your payment would have been $2,500. Now at 4.25 for that $600,000 home, you're paying $2,736, so a difference of $236. Which means if you wanted to have, or you could only afford a payment of $2,500, you would have to qualify for a home that's $50,000 less than that, so a $550,000 home. So every 0.25% that there's a rate increase can affect your buying power.
So I know you see a lot of videos out there about people talking about interest rates and how buying a home and how they're historically low. We're going to give you some numbers to show you just how low historically these interest rates are.
Now we're old, and we're probably older than dirt. We're probably very fortunate to be above dirt. However, my first loan was at 18%. I refied to 11 5/8. Walter's first interest rate was 10%. So when we refied down, as he mentioned before, and we finally got to the 6, wow, we refied at 6, can you believe it? And then it became 5. And right now I refied and I'm at 3.5%. I'm very fortunate to be there. But historically, it's still remarkable.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, the Bank of England actually came up with a history of interest rates.
So where was it in 3000 BC?
About 20%.
20%. Good deal. I got a good deal.
In Mesopotamia. What a name.
Yeah, so going back to 3000 BC to now, interest rates have been remarkably high.
Oh, very high, yes.
So then they dropped down. So let's say the 1800s, they were at, what, 5-6%?
Yep.
In the 1800s. So that's the last time interest rates were really as low as they were. In the from the 60s to the early 2000s, they jumped as high as 18%.
Yes, yes. Well, under the Reagan administration in the 80s, it was 15.84%.
So they did get fairly high. So you're probably not old enough to remember that, and you're probably not old enough to remember what the pain was in order to come up with that payment. But it's a great time to buy now. Yeah. So here we are, we're still in the 4s, even if it gets to 5s and the 6s, still great rates.
But just remember, comparably, I mean, there are awesome rates, but the impetus of this is you need to act because, as we said on the example that we used for a $600,000 home, very small moves in the interest rate can actually mean large differences in purchasing power.
And when you're out here in Southern California, especially Orange County, and you're looking at purchasing a home, finding a home in the 550 mark, if you qualified for a 6 back in September, it's really hard to find. Right. So if you're going to make that move, make the move now. So happy holidays.
Same here, and have a prosperous 2017.
Hi, I'm Jay Galen with JG Homes.
And I'm Walter Kokiachik with WK Estates here at Your House Keys with a Z.
And that's one word, Your House Keys.
No spaces.
Want to thank you for watching Your House Keys here on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date on the videos we're putting out, just hit subscribe right below us.
Or click on this list to see other great real estate videos.